Sit. Go. Yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another vlog with your boy. I got my morning routine out the way and your boy is running low on groceries, so we about to go ahead and run over to the grocery store real quick and get some food real quick so we can go ahead and last throughout the week. I got some news to share with y'all. I'm not gonna share it just yet, but just know your boy's down bad. But when we down bad, we always come back up. So we not even tripping that we down bad, because y'all about to see the comeback firsthand. If y'all been following me for a while, you already know that we done been through plenty of ups and downs on this channel already. So this ain't nothing new. We finna bounce back like we always do. But yeah, just wanted to say what's up to y'all real quick. Let's go ahead and go to the grocery store and see what's popping over there. I'm curious to know, are y'all go to the grocery store and just buy whatever y'all want shoppers, or do y'all go with the list? Like, how do y'all usually grocery shop? Because I know for me, I honestly just go through every single row or aisle and look at what looks good and just kind of buy whatever I want. But I don't ever actually go with the like list of things. But I think I'm gonna start doing that because I'm in a phase where I've really found out that I'm getting exposed in a lot of different areas. One thing being organization. I'm an extremely unorganized person. I kind of just go do whatever I want whenever I feel like it. And I've noticed that my productivity could be a lot better if I actually just planned out everything that I want to do throughout the day. So what I'm going to do probably today is plan out what I want to do for this week. It's going to be nothing real crazy. It's just going to be like 3 or 4 tasks, but I need to make sure if nothing else, those tasks get done. Like, those will be my non-negotiables. And I really think that that's going to help me just with being more organized, even as far as uploading more videos and just having more of a plan for what I want to do for you guys. We're just in the season, like I said in the last video, we're in the season of improvement. We're in the season of really just taking advantage of the last 6 weeks of the year and really trying our best to build up some really good momentum going into 2024. This year, I'm sure for you guys just as much as for me, was filled with a lot of ups and downs, but you know, no matter what's going on, we always got to keep going forward. We always got to keep moving forward through the good times, and you got to kind of understand that the good times aren't going to last forever, and you also have to understand the bad times won't last forever as well. What does that have to do with organization? I have no idea. I'm always going off on a tangent, but I say that all just to say we're improving our organization skills. We're going to be extremely more planned and thorough and detailed for the rest of the year, regardless of the wins that we're taking and the losses that we're going to take as well, because that's inevitable. But yeah, y'all, let me go ahead and get to this grocery store real quick and see what we got going on inside there. But yeah, I'm serious. Let me know what y'all, how do y'all shop? Depending on what y'all say, I might make some adjustments to how I shop. So alright y'all, as y'all can see, we back at the crib. I was able to go grocery shopping. I really didn't get too much. I didn't like the grocery store that I went to. This is my first time going to Harris Teeter. I never heard of it until I moved to North Carolina, but I really wasn't feeling what they had in there, and the energy was kind of down just from everyone around me. It kind of just felt kind of depressing, I'm not gonna lie. So I kind of just went in, got a couple of things, and got out of there. So I think I'm gonna just keep going to Publix. Publix is cool, but I picked up some salmon because I think I'm gonna make me some salmon for dinner tonight. And then I just picked up some essentials, some milk, some eggs, and just some other essentials, some water, like nothing really too crazy. So I'm about to go ahead and eat me some food real quick. I think today we're gonna do bacon, eggs, and probably oatmeal with the protein shake. Another thing I haven't told y'all about is I'm trying to gain weight. So I'm hoping to gain probably 10 to 15 pounds. I don't want to say in the next 2 months, but just in the next few months, I want to go ahead and put on some weight. I really don't be having a big appetite, so it'd be hard for me to eat. So I'm trying to be consistent with taking my protein shakes and also eating food that's really high in like protein and just getting oatmeal in and peanut butter in and things of that nature. So hopefully we can go ahead and put on some weight, because your boy is tired of being small. Like, I'm not saying I want to be too big, but I want to be a little bigger, you know. So yeah, I'm about to go ahead and clean up the kitchen real quick, and then I'm gonna start cooking. I believe church is on right now, so I'm gonna probably put on my church on the TV. And yeah, we're just gonna chill. It should be a pretty chill Sunday, y'all. Let me know, do y'all have any Sunday breakfasts that y'all make? Any Sunday dinners? Like, what's your Sunday ritual? My Sunday ritual is always at least bacon, eggs, and some type of side while I watch church. But let me know what y'all usually do on Sundays. I'm interested to hear about that.
Worrying does not change anything. Anybody here ever worried a problem better? Anybody here ever stressed yourself out of a situation? Because it can't change anything. And it's a learned response. Worry is a learned response.
Yo, what's good, y'all? I'm getting ready to make some dinner. I'm about to make some salmon for dinner. I think I'm gonna do salmon, rice, and broccoli probably. But y'all, that pizza that I made, that flatbread, aesthetic wise, it looked bad. Like, it didn't look nothing like the picture that I thought it was gonna look. But as far as taste, it came out really good. Like, I shocked myself. I was like, yo, this was actually pretty fire. I'm not even gonna lie. So flatbread, I'll probably give 8 out of 10, maybe an 8.5 out of 10. It did come out really, really good. The bread was just a little too burnt for me, I would say. But besides that, everything else was perfect. I probably could have cut the tomatoes up a little bit better. But besides that, it was really good for my first time. So I'm really proud of myself for making that meal, because low key I was like, man, I don't feel like making this. I just told y'all that I was gonna make some bacon eggs. I just told y'all that's my Sunday ritual, but I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and just make this real quick, since I'm working on cooking more, stepping out of my comfort zone with different things. So came out pretty fire. And man, you guys, what I want to talk to you guys about, I want to share some news. But first, I want to tell y'all how church really just spoke with me today. So if you guys saw my last video, I told you guys I got hit with some really disappointing news. And today's sermon, pastor was just talking about praying to God about everything, literally everything, and leaving it to God. He talked about over praying. He talked about praying while you're in traffic, praying that you get that promotion, praying that you just make it to work on time. Literally whatever it is that you're looking to get, pray for, and trusting God that he's going to deliver it to you. You know, it might not be when you want it, but it's always going to be on time. You know, it's going to be when you're ready for it. That really spoke with me, because I got laid off from my job this week. If you guys have been following my channel for a while, you know for half of this year, I was already unemployed. Like, I got laid off from my job, my previous job, in January, and wasn't employed from January all the way until dang near July. And you guys got to see how, in spite of me not having a job, how I was still trying to improve my life, how I had gotten on semen retention, how I had learned how to pour into myself a lot more, how I learned how to be more consistent with making YouTube videos, and really just documenting my journey, and really just trying to find myself and get myself into the position where literally I'm the man that I need to be. The only thing that was missing at that time was the job. And you saw that whole journey. I was buying a house when I didn't even have a job. Like, you know how crazy that is? But God found a way for everything to work out. He found a way for me to get this new job right on time when I needed it. and I was able to move into my home and everything just work out smooth. But it was just important to hear that sermon, that message, because I worked so hard this year to find the job that I actually enjoyed, the job that paid the salary that I wanted, the job that had good benefits. You know, I really thought that this was the perfect opportunity for me to just really learn more, really enhance my skill set. And I had plans really to be at this place for a long time. The salary was good, the coworkers were good, it was a remote job. And when I got that meeting, when I was in that meeting getting told I was getting let go due to budget purposes, you know, a lot of companies are still laying people off. You know, my first thought was, here we go again. How am I going to make things work? But, you know, my mom and my dad, I spoke to them, and they said, you know, this just means that something better is coming for you. And this sermon kind of just let me know, you know, maybe I thought that this is where I was supposed to be, but maybe God had another plan for me. Maybe God is saying that I'm supposed to be somewhere else. Maybe I'm supposed to add value to people in a different type of way rather than in the industry that I was in. Or, you know, maybe I just wasn't in the right place, and that job served me so that I can get into this place, get into this home, I should say. And it fulfilled me for this season, but there's something better for me out there. I've really been slacking overall just with prayer and speaking to God. And this was kind of just the reminder that I needed, that it doesn't matter how far you get from God. He's always willing to accept you back in at any moment. A lot of times, I'm sure you guys can relate, when you go through seasons where you're not talking to God as much as you usually do, it's kind of difficult and even a little scary to just magically start talking to him again when you know you've been ignoring him, kind of doing your own thing. It can be strange or feel awkward. Pastor told me that, well, he didn't tell me, but he was speaking today, and he said, you know, you could talk to God at any time. It doesn't matter how long it's been. You never know. He might change your situation tomorrow. And pray about everything, and be detailed with your prayer, and kind of understand why it is that you're praying for these certain things. What are you looking to get out of this, out of that? I feel like this week really just spoke to me overall with getting delivered that unfortunate news, but also finding out that, you know, maybe this is a time for me to just go ahead and pour back into God. Maybe this is a time for me to pour back into YouTube. Maybe this is time for me to really plan out how I want my future to look like even more, and explore different avenues, and understand that when one door closes, another door opens, and truly mean that. And so I'm here just to continue to document my journey. You know, I stand big on always moving forward. I try my best to motivate you guys however possible, inspire you guys. So I know that not only for myself, but for my viewers who watch me, that I have to stay strong. I have to stay locked in. I have to continue to do the work day in and day out, understanding that one day your work is going to pay off. You just don't know exactly when that's going to be. I say that just to say that because I know I'm not the only person, I'm sure, who's going through a situation. Don't be afraid to lean into God. Trust in him. Put all that stress, put all that worry aside, because it doesn't get you anywhere. You're not going to get anywhere worrying about the situation even more. So pour into the Lord, pour into yourself, put in the work that you need to do, and understand, you know, somehow, some way things are going to work out. So I wanted to go ahead and leave you guys with that message. I'm about to go ahead and start cooking dinner real quick. I think I'm gonna do salmon, rice, and probably broccoli on the menu for dinner tonight, and probably watch some football, and probably wrap it up and call it a night. I really hope you guys are enjoying this video so far. We gonna kick it the rest of the day, so let's see how the rest of the night unfolds.